Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Emilio Show. My name is Joe Emilio. I'm your host, and welcome. Unfortunately, there were some technical issues thanks to ANC. I think ANC found out about Gwen and I meeting up tonight, and load shedding just happened. No, I'm kidding. Actually, there was some kind of circuit breaker or something like that in her neighborhood that went down. I've got load shedding at 10, which means I would have had to cut the interview short anyway. So it is due to load shedding and to this incident with the area that Gwen is in, that we decided, let's postpone, because she was willing to continue with the show, but she wasn't well lit. The internet was breaking a little bit, so we decided, let's do it next week. Let's do it tomorrow evening, 9 p.m., same time, same place, and we'll have our conversation. So yeah, I don't know if anybody's joined me on this stream, but I just wanted to clarify. I wanted to let people know. She sends her apologies. I send my apologies. I won't, like I said, I got load shedding soon, so I'm not going to be able to stay on long. I'm just renaming the stream. Gwen couldn't join, but it's not her fault. Yeah. Cool. If you want to see the title, you just refresh, and then you should be able to see it. I just went on an unscheduled just to tell you guys, really. And I did say that every Tuesday I would do a solo stream, but I don't know, Gwen said that she was available this evening, so I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'll switch it around. Now it's like all confusing, load shedding, all this stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're here. How are you guys? Who's with me? Let me see. Anti-Marxist gives an elbow cuff. Hello, Anti-Marxist. How are you? And yeah, if you guys have any questions very quickly, I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to keep this live stream quite short. I think, yeah. I need to get things in order before load shedding happens. Isn't it great? Huh? Isn't it great to have load shedding? It's amazing. What a beautiful... Oh, we do live in a beautiful country, but what an exciting country to live in. But the beauty of online things like this is that it's easy to move. Shame Gwen did feel quite bad. It's not her fault. I'm very excited to be chatting to her tomorrow evening, so tune into that. You'll find the show on my YouTube channel. So it's the same link. If you were there earlier, it's the same link. I just switched the date, so the link hasn't changed. Shale saying, hi, good, and you? I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Cameron ZA, hello, Cameron. How are you? How's school? You should be in bed by now. Load shedding's happening. I'm kidding. It's good to see some familiar faces with me tonight. Cool. If you haven't yet, seeing as we are here, seeing as we are here, let me just see if there's anyone, because I had to mention in the chats that Gwen wasn't coming or wasn't able to attend, so I'm just putting a link. People can join if they want to this live stream. Did you guys see my video on this past Saturday? If you haven't, go check it out. It's a bit long. It is a bit long. I'm not gonna lie. I want to prepare you for that, but it is well worth your time, I think. Switch. Okay, never mind. It's not switching. Don't know why it's not switching. We'll just do this. So there we go. Gwen tomorrow evening. Okay. And then right next to that is warning not for sensitive viewers, Sea Point Mayhem. If you haven't checked it out yet, please go check it out. I basically go through what happened this past Saturday at Sea Point. And again, you will see it's 18 plus. So because there is unfortunately some blood that is seen. So YouTube's like squeamish. So I have to put the age restriction. But yeah, it's. I try and piece together what happened. Put it that way. I try and piece together what happened. So go check that out if you want to. And let me know your thoughts. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. Very sad things, very sad images that are shown there. All right, so let's see. Anti-Marx is saying, good. Load shedding in my valley tomorrow morning from 6 to 8:30 when we get up for work and school. We had that this morning. It's a pain. It's a pain and a half. Like, the worst. I don't know. Which one do you think is worse? Do you think waking up in the morning and having load shedding from 6 to 8:30 is worse than when you get home from 6 to 8:30? Because that's also when you have dinner. I guess waking up. I would go with waking up, because you wake up, you need to get refreshed, you brush your teeth, you need to do things, you get dressed. You gotta, if you have kids, you gotta get them ready for school, all that stuff. It must be a pain in the morning. In the evening you can easily, Mr. D order something. It's not a big problem, I guess. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. School's very tiring. Yeah, well, you're gonna be in there for a while. Emilio and everyone. Hello, G Sawyer. Good to see you again. Cool. So let me know. What do you think? Anti-Marxist waking up is worse. I would agree with that. I think, yeah, at least, like, I don't know. When you get back, but when you get back, yeah, like I said, you can order Mr. D. You don't necessarily have to cook. So yeah, both is equally bad. Okay, just a shame. Waking up would be worse. No coffee. Exactly. G Sawyer. Yeah. I mean, my wife loves coffee. Like, that is her. I would dare say she loves it more than me. And I mean, I there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I would never be able to have the honor of that amount of love, because her and coffee are inseparable. And she doesn't have her morning coffee. Woo! It's like, I gotta make a plan. Like, we had to get one of those camp stoves with the gas. Those single stoves with gas. And we just boil water. And we have our coffee. Because, yeah, no. Ain't not gonna be a very pleasant day in the Emilio household if coffee is not had in the morning. So yeah. I'd wake up before load shedding begins. So that means you gotta wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning though. Like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Depending on how long it takes you to get ready. You gotta wake up that early. Which, I mean, I've done before. Not for load shedding, just because I got shit I need to do. But meh. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Wake me up before I go. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Look, load shedding in general is a pain in the ass. This past weekend, I went out with family. Completely forgot about load shedding. Like, completely forgot about it. Because in our area, we didn't have load shedding this Saturday, okay? It was just one of those things, schedule just said no load shedding. So we're like, hey, no load shedding. And we forgot that doesn't mean that the entire Western Cape doesn't have load shedding. So we go to, like, Tableview for some seafood. And right when we get there, the restaurant's like, sorry, We just had load shedding. And then they lie. And I think they lied because they didn't want us to leave. Because potentially we're customers. And I get it, you know. Like, you need to make money. I get it. So they were like, no. We have a generator. We go on. It's fine. We go on. Let's just take like 2 minutes for the generator to kick in. So like, okay, cool. Well, then we'll stay and we'll sit and we'll have our lunch, you know. And 2 minutes go by, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We ask the waitress like, hey, what's going on? Can we order? What's happening? And she's like, no, the generator hasn't kicked in yet. This is so abnormal though. Like this is not how it normally is, I promise, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yeah, we were duped into staying here. You gave us the free bread and now we have to stay. Like, and she was like, no, just there's a problem with the generator. We're trying to fix it. Give us another few minutes. Patience is greatly appreciated. We're like, okay, cool, you know. And we're hanging out with family, so like we haven't seen this family in a while. So we're like, you know what, it's fine. We'll just like chat and catch up. And long story short, 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later, actually, we order our food. It was a very long lunch. Lunch turned into dinner. That's actually what happened. We walked in at 2. We left at 6. Like, that's. Look, it was still a good day. I mean, like I said, we were hanging out with family we haven't seen in a while, so it was all right. But yeah, some of the family members are getting annoyed. But hey, it's South Africa, man. What are you gonna do? You're awesome, Joe. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, Matthew. You're awesome too. I understand to get your whole home solar efficient costs more than 200K. But then you have electricity. It's a long-term investment that pays you back long-term. I don't know. I think it's kind of worth it. Sean Asbury is here saying, hi, peeps. Hello, Sean. How are you? Matthew is laughing. I don't know if he's laughing at my story or that I think he's awesome. Either way. As long as he's laughing, I'm happy. Yeah. What's this? Nah, dude. 70K for backup. For backup generator. Look, I think I actually want to know if I can install a trying to think what it's called now. Not a generator, the other one with batteries. What's it called? Inverter. I want to know if I can install an inverter. I stay in a complex, so it's got like multiple units close together. It's not standalone necessarily, so I wonder if I can do it. I guess I have to ask the landlord, which I'm not sure is going to go down well. Could you send a link for those who want to join? Can join. You mean on this stream? I would, Cameron. I think I've told you this before. You and I need to have an email conversation first. I need to speak to your parents and stuff like that. I'm not just gonna have a kid on the show. So yeah, and then also, how do I know you're not an imposter of some sort? How do I know you're not some weird old fat guy hanging out in his basement that the moment I go on, you start showing some weird videos, huh? How do I know, Cameron? I mean, you could have been playing me this whole time. I don't know. People in the chats don't know. I mean, you could be pretending. How do I know, Cameron? How do I know? Kidding. Solar backup, no panels, inverter, and batteries only. Okay, that's quite a setup. The inverters are cheaper, yes. They are, but the problem is, and this is one downfall with the inverters, is if the electricity is out for too long, they don't get time to recharge. And that's what I'm worried about, because then you're screwed. The best, I think, would be solar panels, inverters, and a generator. Boom, you're unstoppable. Like, then you are unstoppable. Then you just need a JoJo tank and your own little pond and a garden with fruits and vegetables and maybe a cow somewhere hidden. Yeah, a cow is just for milk. I mean, you can only like really get meat off of a cow once. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit tricky. But yeah, gotta be self-sufficient. Well, look who's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. It's my lawyer, Daniel Ilof. Hello, Daniel. How are you, man? It's good to see you in the chats. Thank you for joining. Thank you for popping in to say hi. I feel like when your lawyer appears in the chats, it's like, you've said something now that's incriminating. No, I'm kidding. I have won your merch from Laura Fry on Trivia Night. That doesn't mean anything. That I mean, okay, fine. I do have some of your personal information. Okay, we'll make it happen. All right, we'll make it happen. I promise. I promise. We'll make it happen. Playing OnlyFans, exactly. And Cameron seems like the kind of person who would, like, I don't know. Get an inverter on wheels, like 1,000 kilowatts, can run your TV, decoder, Wi-Fi, and PC for a few hours. Thanks for the advice. Inverter on wheels. Yeah. I don't know if this load shedding is I don't know, man, because like if I'm honest, right, I think load shedding is gonna be with us for like a few years, but at some point it's gotta stop, right? So I mean, like, for example, when Cape Independence happens, I'm sure we'll sort out the electricity, no problem. So I mean, like, do I really want to spend 15K on an inverter when Cape Independence is like around the corner? Let's just be honest. Kidding. I was enjoying tuning in. Keep up your good work. Thank you, Daniel. Yes. From jail. Hey, I have a brilliant lawyer. Okay, I would not go to jail. I'm very confident about that. So yeah, that would not happen. 100 watt, 1,000 watts. Sorry. No problem. I don't even know what OnlyFans videos are. Good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way, Cameron. And if your parents ask, you did not hear about it on this channel. Just by the way, it's not going to stop. Yeah. Well, I mean, you think even when Cape Independence takes over? I think so. I think if, we break away from the ANC in somehow, some way, it will stop. Anti-Marxist. Wow. Trying to create some optimism on this channel, anti-Marxist. Come on. All right, cool. I'm gonna go soon in like a few minutes. So if you guys have any questions, Cameron, I promise I will make this happen. I will have you on the show as a guest. How about that? Okay, and you can tell us about your school career. You can tell us about your gaming. I don't know if you game, but we can chat. Speaking about gaming, look at this. How cool is that? Grand Theft Auto South Africa. Where can you get that? On rebelstoreZA.com, guys. Go check it out. Don't give him ideas, Matthew. Okay? Or it'll get worse. Will Kuberg be part of the breakaway? That's a good question. Well, I mean, right now, Western Cape, you know, the rest of the country has been load shedding stage 2. We've been on stage 1. Well, we're on stage. Western Cape is on stage 1 until like 10, which is why I've got to go off soon. But yeah, I mean, like if they can do that, then maybe it won't be as bad. I think there will still be like I think when the Cape breaks away, there will be still load shedding, obviously, because infrastructure needs to be rebuilt and blah blah blah. But over time, I give it 5 years from the moment Cape independence happens. 5 years later, 5 to 10 years, load shedding thing of the past. Like it will be properly fixed. That's my hope. That's my optimism. That's what I believe. But oh no, okay, maybe in 2 years I'll change my mind and I'll get an inverter and a solar panel and stuff. It's expensive, man. Can I just get like a hamster and like a few hundred hamsters and like get them to like go on a hamster wheel and just generate electricity? Can we do that? Or is that's probably animal cruelty? You can't do that. Can we? I don't know. I'll just get an inverter. How about that? Okay, maybe it will stop. They'll be more efficient in rolling out of the. You do know that just because Cape independence happens doesn't necessarily mean that the DA is going to be in power, right? Like you do know that, right? There will be an election where people will decide who the new party is. That's how it works. Everybody assumes that the DA is going to take over. Not necessarily the situation or the case. I expect to see a schedule. Wow, he's so demanding. Wow, like I expect to see a schedule soon. Oh my god, what do I just rope myself into? Jesus. Okay, excuse me, Mr. Cameron. I will have you that schedule soon, sir. Apologies. Kidding. Oh, by the way, before I go, if you haven't seen it yet, I had Ramon Cabanach. Someone asked me to get Ramon Cabanach on my show. He's been on my show before, but I thought I'd have another episode with him on. And very, very interesting, fascinating conversation that we had last night about democracy, Cape independence, and progressivism, whatever it's called. I really enjoyed it. I learned a few things. Still digesting what he said. Great conversation. I think everybody should watch it. So go check it out. Me and Morning Shot having a cool chat. Does not matter who takes over. He's so doom and gloom, anti-Marxist. Come on, man. There's no hope for humanity here. Your name should be anti-life, ZA, like anti-human ZA. I don't know. Come on, man. There must be a better future, right? What? Okay, before I go, anti-Marxist, what in your opinion is a better future? Yep, techno-feudalism. That's also something we discussed. Cameron, gotta keep it professional. Yes, you do. That's true. Your interview with Ramon was excellent. I enjoyed it. The only positive thing he said on this channel in the past 30 minutes. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really am. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that conversation. Western Cape has the potential to become a first world country if it manages to break away. That's what I'm saying. G. Sawyer, but anti-Marxist over here thinks it's all going to shit, no matter who's involved. And while I understand the skepticism, I really do. Anti-Joe today. I don't think it's like that, Matthew. I don't think anti-Marxist doesn't like me per se. Anti-Marxist has been a long time viewer of this channel. But that was funny. Anti-Joe today. We must become self-sufficient, independent from government, make them irrelevant. This, in the current trajectory of South Africa, I agree with. I will say that. In the current, put Cape independence aside, yeah, I agree with that 100%. Look, I've said this before on a previous show with BDL. I support anything that is anti-ANC. Cape independence is anti-ANC. Being self-sufficient, anti-ANC. I support both, and I fully 100% agree with those who cannot be part of the Cape independence or don't want to be part of the Cape independence. That's fine, your choice. But please save yourself from the devastation that the ANC is about to ensue in South Africa. Because let me tell you, like everybody knows this, 27 years, benefit of the doubt, 20 years of ANC rule, and nothing's gotten better. So yeah. Imagine the foreign direct investment it can attract. Yeah, I think that's what. And now that Western Cape has its own stock exchange, that's a good thing. Yes, anti-ANC ZA. I love it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go. I support. I think he missed out the C. I'm hoping. Hello, Germ Warfare. How are you? You come as I am leaving. But thanks for popping in. Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I gotta go. Load shedding is about to happen, so I gotta get some shit sorted. But thank you for tuning in for this very brief live stream. Remember, Gwen Iguana. I am so butchering her name. I'm so sorry. I practiced this. Ingwenya. Sorry. Gwen and Gwenya will be joining me tomorrow evening. We postponed it to tomorrow evening because, she just... I'm going to say load shedding. That's what happened. ANC heard about our meeting. Not happy. They just was like, shut it down. We had to postpone. So she'll be here tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. So please tune in to that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me for this brief live stream. You guys are awesome. If I don't see you tomorrow evening, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.